So we're at a rest stop in Arkansas, like in Zion? Or no, not
Ozarks.
Ozarks. That was close. Has a Z in it. So we're in the Ozarks at a rest stop here, and there's a Walmart and a Tractor Supply. We're gonna head to Tractor Supply, and we're out of propane. Even though we just spent $30 on a tank, it was only half full when we got it. So
yeah, that's the problem about shopping in a small town.
Yeah, all we had was a propane exchange at a small gas station, and
it was only a third full, you said.
Well, it was 2/3. That's pretty standard. If you get them from Walmart, same thing. All the propane exchanges seem like they're 2/3 full. It's a trick that everybody knows about, but they still do it. It's weird. Anyway, so we're gonna do that, get some water, get some groceries, and then maybe we'll head to a lake. We don't know. So stay tuned.
So I don't know if y'all watch the show The Ozarks, but that's what we think about whenever we're here.
Yeah, it's probably not like the show.
We made it to the Walmart. Just gonna get a few things. Hopefully they have water here.
It's not looking at me. It's okay, there I am. Alright, so we didn't have much luck with the propane or the water. The Walmart was one of those tiny ones, and they didn't have a Primo machine or whatever, so we got a couple of gallons of filtered water for a couple bucks, and then we went to the Tractor Supply, which is under construction. Even though it's on the map like it's real, it's just an empty building that says that it's coming soon. So we went to True Value and got a propane exchange, and now we're going back home. And we wouldn't have to do that, but I just now checked it before we left, and we only have like 9% left. So we're getting ready to go. We're back at the rest stop, and we're about ready to head out. Got the new propane bottle in there, and yeah, we're heading to the gas station, and then to that little, I think it's called Webb Lake Dispersed Camping. Seems like a cute little place. I guess we'll see how it goes. We're gonna go in there and see if it's easy enough to get the RV in and out. If not, then we're gonna skip it.
So we have just not had the best of luck with tires. We're on the side of the road right now. I put Winter into her crate. The tractor's tire wound up flying off while we were driving, but the whole wheel fell off. So we were able to look back on the surveillance cameras and kind of look for landmarks to where it rolled off to. So I'm hoping Jason can find it. I'm sure he will. We had some good landmarks kind of penned out, and I think it's probably just a half-mile back. So he took the bike and he's off looking.
Well, I'm having to do some Indiana Jones shit here. Here's Jen's bike. That's the 40 eastbound. Here's the tire that came off. The RV's about a half mile that way. And these are all very, very thorny bramble bushes that do not like the way that I'm dressed at all. So, yeah. More fun cannot be had anywhere.
Meanwhile, Winter and I are on the side of the road. Not the most ideal place to be, because when the big trucks come by, they really rock this place, which isn't quite as fun. But yeah, I guess we're just documenting all the stuff you can watch out for, so when y'all are out on the road, try and be prepared for these things as much as one can be.
I gotta say, I don't think I can be more of a hillbilly right now. So the back plate was trashed. I'm trying to bend the back plate out of the way so that it doesn't interfere with the wheel and the rotor as it spins. And I tried to put the wheel on. I had some spare lug nuts, but I found out that the studs were destroyed from the wheel wobbling around them, and then that destroyed my new lug nuts that I tried to put on. They wouldn't hold the wheel. It wasn't safe to drive, so I called the tow company, and they started out promising, but then all of a sudden their mannerism changed and they got really weird, and they were like, you know, we can't help you, and they basically hung up on me. I don't know what happened. But a CHP officer showed up and said, you know, I can make somebody come out right now. They can't say no to me. So she was cool. She gave me a recommendation. I called them and they came and saved us. And from there, it just it went more smoothly after that.
So the tow guy just got here. So yeah, that was pretty quick. Yeah, we gotta figure out where we're gonna stay. I think we're gonna see if they can maybe take the car to a Cracker Barrel, because Jason can maybe fix it there. So the tow truck driver followed us, or he let us into a place that we could park. And I guess he's gonna take the car, and we'll have to, I'm not sure if we're gonna have to pick it up, if we can pick it up tomorrow or if it's gonna have to be Monday, because they actually had to put new studs in.
I'm just glad everything's okay.
Yeah, so I found the tire and wheel and brought it back, tried to put it on the truck, and the studs were stripped out because the wheel was wobbling around for a while probably, so it wrecked the studs. I have a box of new ones. So the tow guy, he's got a tire shop, so I just had him take it back to his tire shop and gave him the box of studs, and we have to go there Monday to pick it up. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but Geico will cover the tow. I mean, we've got the whole thing on the security cameras, the tire just coming off the car and saying bye. It just like it took off, and it drove around next to a car going by us for a minute, and then that car drove by us, and then it kind of cut over and went off into the trees and did a couple of jumps. It had a good time.
Well, you know, look at the good side of it. Look at all that could have been done, and you know, it happened that didn't.
No, I know. I'm still.
It totally could have hit a car.
It could have hit a car. The people that the car that it went by, it barely missed them. They thought it hit them because they followed us, and then like, you know, they were like, everything okay here? They're like, you know, your tire is back there, and well, somebody else drove up next to us and told us that we had a flat tire. And then, you know, whenever I got back there, the whole tire's gone. So that's way worse. Anyway.
Well, what do you think happened to it? What caused it to do that?
I don't know. On the way here, starting right after we left the Twin Arrows Casino, I want to say maybe in New Mexico, we started seeing cars pulled over with missing wheels. And I'm like, man, how does that happen? And in Flagstaff, there was a lady driving along with her wheel all wobbly, and I ran out and knocked on her window and said, hey, your wheel's gonna fall off. And so hopefully she took me seriously. And I was just like, how can people lose their whole damn tire and wheel? I don't understand.
I mean, somebody has been trying to get the lug nut.
I don't know. It's I mean, I told Jen, I said, that doesn't just happen.
No, so it's like one of two things. Either they were stealing the lug nuts, or they were doing that so that they could come along and help you repair it for a cost.
I guess, but I just held on a lot longer, I guess. I don't know. I just, whenever we...
So now you know, anytime that you stop somewhere and you're not watching it, that, you know, or you check your videos before, that nobody's been around them messing with them, and you check them before you leave, I guess.
Yeah, it's just real strange.
One more thing on your checklist.
Yeah, it's real strange. I don't know. I've never had that happen before, but I guess I can't say that now. So.
Well, I'm just really glad that you found your tire, that it didn't create a bigger problem, and that everybody's okay.
Yeah, me too. We are at a restaurant called the Old South, which I haven't heard of before, but the tow guy says that it's great. So I think we're going to eat here tomorrow. We're in their RV parking right now. It's kind of next to the Cracker Barrel. Haven't been over there yet. I'm going to do a walk around also and make sure that we're allowed to park here. But right now we are, it's Saturday night. Sunday is tomorrow. Nobody does anything on Sunday. So I sent the car on the flatbed to the place that the truck belongs to. I can't remember what it's called offhand. I'll have to figure it out. I got their business card. But I just left it on the truck, and he said that they can replace the wheel studs Monday. I had a box of them from whenever Rady and I broke a couple of the studs a while back. So I just gave him the box of new studs, and they're going to charge me labor. I guess whenever I tried to put the lug nuts on the new old studs, it destroyed the lug nuts. You know, that kind of sucks. So I got to get new lug nuts too. But, you know, could have been worse, right?
Right. You know, as far as things go, like, we never had the worst case scenario.
Right.
I mean, if you look at the footage, we missed a car by, like, literally, like, that much.
Yeah, yeah.
The car thought it hit him, but it didn't.
Anyway, we're just going to relax for a bit and de-stress. It's a little stressful because we were on the 40, and even though trucks try to get over, a lot of the time they can't because there's cars passing them all the time. I know what that's like. So I had to jack the car up and put the wheel back on, you know, and the car kept moving around, the RV was rocking around. It was a little stressful, but you know, all in all, we survived.